Hello, IGN. My name is Jose Otero, and I'm here with Ryan Payton from Camouflaj.
Hello, IGN.
So, Ryan, talk to me.
What?
This is we haven't talked in a while, but I know what this is. Tell the folks at home what this is.
What this is Republique episode 2.
Okay.
Where have we been for the past 4 months? Just working really hard on the second episode. Hope, I'm sorry. I got to explain what's going on to Jose first. But yeah, we've just been heads down working on the second episode of our little iPhone and iPad game.
Okay, so she just said, "Don't make me call you." Why don't we start there? What just happened right now?
Well, we've been adding a lot more idle lines to Hope. We're just trying to make her more of a deep character. The narrative of episode 2 is a lot more focused.
Okay.
And I'm 100% biased, so don't listen to anything I'm telling you right now. But our writer Brendan Murphy, I think, is just knocking it out of the park, especially on episode 2. It's just so focused, so awesome. Actually, it's a perfect example to show off. We call these POI, or points of interest, that you can, scan around the world and learn different things. Like you can scan different newspapers and get more context into the world.
Octavo joins Metamorphosis.
But one in particular, I think, is really strong. So I'm just going to play that actually, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Y390H. I see you're admiring our latest installation.
Why do you keep these books away from us? I can handle them.
Maybe you're right. However, there are others in your class who are not as strong as you. And books like those can make them sick. Would it be fair to let you read them, but keep them from your friends?
That doesn't sound fair.
Well then, so are you saying you would prefer that they read them too? Will you have their illness on your conscience?
I don't want that either.
Of course not. I am not a filter for your ideas, child. I am your shield. There is so much ugliness in this world. Let me stand in the way of it. Let me stare it down. Your eyes are too pretty to witness such things.
I appreciate the compliment, Headmaster.
And the Headmaster, obviously, performed by Dwight Schultz, knocking it out of the park.
Dude, that's deep. I mean, so if you're unfamiliar with Republic, it is very narrative-driven on top of being, very stealth action sort of oriented. And if you played the first game, you know that it ended with a cliffhanger that involved this very person, right? The Headmaster, the librarian, what's happening at this installation. So I'm excited to find out what happens next. So
well, here we go. Let's see what happens next.
Hang on, the censorship.
Oh,
here.
it's a little.
What is that?
It's one of a dozen features that we've added to episode 2.
Okay.
So there'll be more explanations for that at a later time. But we've just been having a lot of fun, just going back and tweaking episode 1, but also enhancing, the overall experience for episode 2 as well. Here, our artist has just been knocking it out of the park as well.
Yeah, this looks great.
We're on Unity 4.5. We're pushing some of their new tech.
The library. It feels so quiet.
I especially enjoy that you guys very much explore the conceit of seeing the world through someone else's phone. And that being sort of the key gateway for people to take in what's happening and how they interact with the world. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a nice way to kind of focus our narrative, but it allows us to have lots of really cool, interesting ways of telling the story with this conceit, right?
Yeah.
His office is up there, 3rd floor. We should go to him now.
So that's a great way to kind of set up this episode. Is that as Hope described, this episode is all about finding the librarian, a guy that Hope very much believes is going to help her find the way to freedom.
Okay.
And so this episode is we've been. A big part of it is just to address a lot of things that feedback that players gave us about episode 1.
Okay.
We were very conscious in our decision to make episode 1 more linear to get people. It's almost like a glorified tutorial in a way, like to teach them our weird mechanics and to get to set up the story. But with episode 2, this gives us an opportunity to kind of open up the gameplay a lot more. As you can see, this environment is a lot more open. Players can kind of tackle it in any order that they want. It's more puzzle driven.
Okay.
And so, but in traditional camouflage fashion, and is that it's not just more story, it's not just more encounters, but we, like for example, one of our most requested features was a map.
Oh, that's right. There is a new icon on the heads up down here.
There's actually two. One is the help desk for folks who are having trouble with the game if they don't know what to do next. I don't recommend it for hardcore gamers who just don't want to know what the hint is. But if you get stuck,
completely optional then. So
exactly.
Go into the map real quick.
Let's just check out the map.
Wow. Okay.
What was funny is the map. I think not only looks awesome, but the team just worked really hard on it. As a matter of fact, like about a month ago, I tried to cut this because I didn't think it was looking as good as it does now. Mm-hmm. But the team just went over time over the weekend. They're like, no, we can't cut the sucker. And kudos to those guys for just putting in those extra hours to make it look really cool.
Yeah, and you're also outside of just sort of location awareness. Like, what is that right there?
This is like one of the confinement cells where you can unlock new Omni abilities.
Okay.
Episode 2's got 2 new Omni abilities. One allows you to scan these Prizrak and check their patrol routes, and the other one allows you to see them through walls.
Okay.
Which is kind of a nice segue into my favorite feature of episode 2, and I'm wondering if I can even catch a glimpse. Oh shoot! I gotta get careful. I don't want to get caught. Actually, I might just go behind this guy and be a little more careful this time around.
Okay.
Although I was gonna pick up Marty's favorite game for iOS.
Oh, was it? Wait, what is Marty's favorite game for iOS?
Let's see if we can scan him and I can show you. Are you able to see it on my iPhone screen? Shoot! You know what?
Just tell me.
No, because you Jose, you love fun.
Okay.
Why don't we have fun and steal this game cartridge from this Prizrak?
Okay, let's do it.
Because that way we can get full screen on there.
Got it.
There we go.
All right. So what is it? It is.
Seriously.
Oh,
what are
good
they
choice.
putting in the water in Malmo, Sweden?
That was actually that key art was given us by Simogo, who that's like an alternative cover that they haven't used.
Okay.
And so kudos to them for giving us this really cool kind of retro style
that's very
cover.
awesome, man. Yeah, very cool.
I was going to talk about this new guard type that we have, which makes me super paranoid whenever I play, and it just really remixes the entire experience. Is that we've got these Prizrak that are now on randomized patrol routes, which makes it a lot more like Resident Evil 1, where you're just like looking around the mansion, and you're like around every single corner, every single door. You're just nervous that there's going to be a zombie, right in your face. And I'm looking around because I honestly don't know where the Prizrak, these 2 roaming Prizrak, they're really tough to take down.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of scouting around because they can just really surprise you, and it makes it a lot more fun. We just love. Oh, there he is.
Oh, so you can tell from that right there.
Exactly. He's got this new shock armor, so he's impervious to taser attacks, which
What?
makes it even more
That's
difficult.
not fair.
So, but oh man, it just makes it a lot more fun. So
Okay. Very cool.
yeah, but we this episode is a lot more puzzle driven. We have four new puzzles. Instead of 1, including a collaboration with another Unity iOS developer who put his game in our game as like a little bit of a hint there.
There's a little tease in there for you.
So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We're really excited to get this out to players, and really appreciate people's patience as we kind of refine the experience.
It's looking sharp, man. Looking really good.
Well,
Wow.
thank you.
I mean, there you have it. There's some first footage and gameplay of Republic Episode 2, Metamorphosis. For more coverage on Republic, including future episodes, make sure you keep it right here at IGN.